This is completely off topic, but I absolutely suck at doing voiceovers after recording something. And this video is what reminded me of that, because normally, or at least for the last while, I've just been doing live commentaries, so I don't need to go back and check to make sure it's good or anything. I just kind of let it be. But when I do voiceovers, I go back. Sometimes the audio isn't perfect, or I misspoke, or I'm stuttering, or there's too much gap. I need to re-record it or record sections and then splice it together. It's, oh my goodness, back when back when I made a lot of guides, it was like this. So that's just me being lazy. Anyway, Crit Lingsha is my favorite build in the game. It's been a while since I showed it off, and we got a major upgrade this time. Last time was Sunday, this time it's Tribbie. We all know how ridiculous Tribbie is, especially in current content where she's very much chilled. Big disclaimer, everyone on this team is E1 S1. The only one that doesn't come into play is Lingsha's, because we're not breaking anything, but Sundays is very impactful. Robin's is even more impactful than that, and then Tribbie's is, man, it's so hard to say something is good without absolutely shilling it. So I'm not gonna say anything further. Let's just say this is a very high investment team, but I need the triple harmony crutch to make this work. I tried a bunch of different builds, and this is the only one that got close. So I don't think I could have done this with any less. But the reason why I love Crit Lingsha so much is we often forget that she's the sustain in the team. And for a lot of zero cycles, if you enjoy going for them, it is a pain to reset because you didn't survive. This is not a problem for Lingsha because she heals on her skill, ult, and follow attack, all team-wide, and at pretty high values too. And because she attacks so frequently, she actually ends up having like not the worst motion values. Not because each individual hit is so large, but rather she just hits so frequently that it ends up being a lot. And it compounds, especially when you have things like Tribbie and Robin doing additional damage per hit too. So that is the advantage of Crit Lingsha. Obviously, this is nowhere near like a meta build at all, and this is only working for the, well, like this video is only working because of the investment in the supports. But that being said, you don't need to go for the zero cycle. This team can still work. The only thing I'll say is if you really enjoy Lingsha, like you want to main DPS her, Lucha's signature is coming to this exchange shop. I don't remember the exact details for how to get the currency, but if you do manage to get it and you don't have a good light cone for her already, alternatives to Lucha's sig are are not really close, other than of course her own signature for break teams, but it's so good for cycling extra ults. And I don't think Hoyo, I've said this before, I don't think Hoyo designed Lucha's signature in mind with a character that attacks so frequently and hitting so many targets with each attack. So it's very niche light cone. It's pretty much only going to be good for her. Like I wouldn't even get it for Lucha, for example. Like I'd put him on quid pro quo. I can't. There are several tongue twisters in this game that get me every time. But anyway, quid pro quo is what I would put on Lucha. How did we go from how do we go from Lucha's signature on Lingsha to quid pro quo Lucha recommendations? And now the fight's over, which I didn't really get to talk about. This happens a lot. But if you did enjoy, I'd appreciate a lot if you left a like and sub. Let's go take a look at the builds. I am currently working on... I actually have no idea what I'm currently working on. Oh, I'm pre-farming for... Wait, no, I don't remember what I'm doing. Anyway, 4-piece Pioneer, because this is the combination of relics that enabled this. I did try a bunch of different builds. Valorous is probably the best bet if your substats are equal, but for me, I needed this. Banana's also a good planer set for her, but no, I didn't have as good banana as Salsodo. Tribbie, of course, in this fight is contributing a lot of damage thanks to, well, her her investment, signature especially. Sunday, the biggest enabler of crit Lingsha now. I guess I went to Robin, did I? Yeah. Robin, just giga amp, lots of attack, lots of damage percent, even a bit of crit damage for her follow-up attacks. Additional hits, just still alive and, well, Robin is still still very much one of the top Harmony units. Sunday, got a signature, 4-piece Sacerdos. I don't really know how you pronounce it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Good luck with 3.2. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you in the next one.